Well, hello, welcome to the ITL. Actually this week I am trying a slightly different lighting. We'll see how this works out. I'm not going to reveal what it is. Just a stupid, simple lighting I should have thought about in the past. Because if this works out very well, in my camera view that I have set up, it works actually pretty. It looks actually pretty decent. It's not the perfect, but it works pretty. Looks like it's pretty decent. So we will see how all this works. Um, this week, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of rain coming down. Oh, my lawn is today is cool, so but it's still the lawn the water is receding on my lawn. It was up to like a little over 4 inches of rain in my lawn, water in my lawn going to the center. Actually, Davey Thomas State would actually know that lawn pretty well because it's where he had his tech tent set up years ago, and it was flooded out. It was like 4 inches of water just sitting in that lawn. I need a French drains installed, so good for me. Um, but yeah, the weather has actually the temperature went skyrocket. It was close to around 80 degrees on Tuesday, and that was really enjoyable. I was out riding. You got lots of guys. You guys noticed I got lots of videos shot. Actually got a couple more days worth coming up. You noticed that I pretty much shotgunned you out this week because I like to get the videos off the cards onto my hard drives, and my laptop has a 500 gig hard drive, so I like to hurry up and get them processed, get them out. I don't like to save video out because I just get rid of them. That's good and bad. Get some out for you guys to see. I don't store them back, which is bad. I should use like a cloud setup for that, but I just choose not to do that. Like I said, it's bad because I don't keep them back in storage, and I really should back up my videos because you just never know what could happen to YouTube. But I did get a lot of video. I figured some of them was like, bleh. I figured, but you guys might enjoy just the scenery going by since you don't live in my area. And some of you actually do recognize the areas I ride in. And I figured you might enjoy that, and especially on a nice day. It was just so gorgeous out. Too bad I was so tired, and it was like I couldn't just enjoy it as much as I should have. But it just shot back down after the 80s. Lowest temperatures I've seen since that day was like 34, so I shouldn't complain. But it struggles to stay in the 40s, so it's chilly because of that. But it's not bad. It's nothing to complain about for this time of year. The only thing to complain about will be the rain, the rain. It is what it is. It's going to come down one way. I'd rather have the rain than the snow, in my eyes. So it's like, oh, cool. This will work. I noticed Navy Thomas State's areas out west is still, even though they lost the snow there for a little while, they got it back, and we might get ours back too. But yeah, if anybody hasn't noticed that a lot of YouTube channels lost their monetization this last week. Yeah, I was one of those. I am not going anywhere with my channel. I decided that. I do have other venues everywhere I'll put out throughout to put my videos up on. I might do that in the future, here and there, just spotty, but I'm not going anywhere. I fought hard to get monetized back whenever I did. I choose it this way. Will I ever see to be monetized on YouTube ever again? More than likely not. My channel probably will not get that big. But I'm not going anywhere. This is where I started. And am I poking the bear a little bit? Yes, I am. If you haven't noticed my riding videos that I have up, and probably maybe this one here too. I've been doing a little bit of changeover on intros and outros. I know a lot of people don't like the intros and outros. That's just part of my videos. I like that look. If I like it, I'm going to run with it. But I've been changing the audio out. but little clips of music, and they're just enough to they're just enough to poke the bear, but it's not enough to get in trouble with, because I mean you're allowed to use a certain amount of timing. So I went ahead and use it. So I'm like, huh, if I get in trouble, I get in trouble. If I don't, I don't. I'm poking the bear, because I mean, it ain't gonna do nothing to YouTube. It ain't gonna even rattle YouTube at all. But it's kind of my little thing. And I was like, you know what? I do like this music. I'm gonna use little bits and pieces of it. I figured, why not change it up? But that is my little thing, and I'm keeping my YouTube channel just the way it is. I am not going to change. I'm going to go back to the way I was, because I was censoring myself a lot due to YouTube, and I was staying. And another thing, I mean, I'm not. Does this mean I'm going political? No, I'm not going to go political with my channel. I'm going to keep. Still, I like to keep politics out of it as much as I can, because everybody has their own opinion about politics, and there's no winning at that. My thoughts on it is just do your homework. Think of make your own opinions. It's the same thing about religion. Everybody has their own thoughts in everything else about religion. I don't like bringing that into my channel, even though I've shown that I am strongly religious. I mean, I am a minister, even though anybody could do what I did, but I went further ahead and took extra classes on top of it, just to make it worth something, because it's not. I don't believe in going into something halfway. I mean, I make it worth something. And yeah, I kind of joke around and say it's just another useless credential to me, because I have lots of credentials, and I have paper all over my wall, and to me they're useless. I can't do them anymore, and they're just something to look at. They're achievements that I've done. Some of them were actually kind of funny, I kind of think, but you just have to, I guess you have to have a certain sense of humor about it. But yeah, but that's just the way life is in my eyes. I mean, you try to keep learning and teaching, moving on, moving forward. I mean, it's just like these my videos. I'm always trying to tweak my videos to make them better. I was experimenting with different video formats earlier in the week. You guys wouldn't notice that, because I went back to my original format thinking, you know what, the original format was better, even though it was slower to render for me using my laptop, and it was slower to upload to YouTube, because with my carriers just for internet, it's still a better format. But I mean, I'm always trying to make things better and learn things. And that goes along with, yes, I got a text message from Jim Houston. That's how close we're getting here. He's text messaging on my phone, because I gave him my phone number. Because he's just local. I mean, he's literally 3-4 miles away, where he grew up at, and that's where his family's at, even though he doesn't live in the immediate area right now. Which, yeah, Jim, I give out my condolences out to your wife and her family, because she lost a family member just last week, and I found out, and my condolences go out to her. But yeah, I just got off track. I hate that whenever my mind just gets off track. But yeah, I'm not planning on going anywhere with my channel. I'm planning on sticking with it. If you haven't noticed, you could really tell whenever everybody it was the race to stay monetized. It was. I mean, my subscriber count shot up. Then I lost, what was that, almost 20 subscribers overnight. And you could tell that they just shut the channel down, because they were throwing a fit because they weren't being monetized. I'm like, it was the race to be monetized. My viewers shot up. I mean, I was really enjoying seeing this, but it was a false. It was a false thing, because everybody was hoping that you'd be subbing right back. If they had decent channels, I did sub them back. but I went through one by one and made sure I enjoyed their channels or something in there that I liked, because there's no sense in me receiving anything from them if something I don't care for. But yeah, it dropped like a rock. Even my views dropped like a rock. I mean, it went back down to its average around between 30 and 40 views, which is okay with me. But it was like, holy cow! You're throwing a tantrum because you're not staying monetized. I mean, this is a job. Every one of you creators know that. I mean, it is work. That's why a lot of people only put up one video whenever they feel like it. Where I like to stay constant. I like to put at least up the ITL every week. I push for more than that, and I try to get at least one other one, which I mean, during the winter time it's really hard. But I really push to get more than that. But I mean, I figure you guys are I try to guarantee the best I can that you get at least the ITL every week. That keeps my channel going. Lets you guys know what's going on my side. I mean, that's just the way I am, the way I want to run my channel. What else? Oh, first time ever. This was my stupid fault, actually. My heater in the garage. You notice, you might. I don't know if you can see my breath at all on the video. I'm really not looking at the screen, but I can see my breath quite a bit. Well, it's in the garage. Okay. Well, my heater's out of fuel. I forgot my heater on last time, and I ran and the sucker just stone dead out of fuel. First time ever. Like, okay, whatever. No harm, no foul, really. But I mean, it was like shocking to me. You know, this last week has been so, like I said, ups and downs. I went and got my sleep titration test taken care of. Used the video. That video actually going there and coming back. It will be up Tuesday. That'll be the Tuesday ride. Even though I didn't say that on there. And there's one video of me riding around before that on Monday. Like I said, I really shotgunned you out. I mean, I hope you enjoyed the videos, even though they're not that great. I really didn't want to talk about what was in the news. That is something, you're talking more political, and I wanted to keep that out. And I didn't want to give a certain person any of my airtime, if you know what I'm saying. Because I mean that just keeps spreading his name around. And I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. They're not getting their 5 minutes of due with their name flying around on my channel. We all know what happened. Sad. Very sad. And I know I'm going to be touching the politics here really quick. And I apologize for you guys that don't want to hear this, but I mean our constitutional rights are pre-government. They precede the government, and they're going to be infringed on again here. And I've been doing what I can on my side. I mean, I've been texting the governor, and it probably doesn't help, but I figured it ain't gonna hurt. And I've been doing tweets, and I've been doing what I can. The only thing I've been doing is doing on Facebook. Facebook, you get too radical, they just shut you down. And I figured I want to keep it off Facebook. Facebook is nearly a waste of my time, except to communicate with a couple of you guys. Because I started that account back whenever it was me trying to keep track of my kids. And then my kids quit using it as much. They moved on, and I'm like, you know what? It's a waste for me, except for advertisement for my channel. But I mean, I've been doing what I can to try to support it. It's not just the Second Amendment either. It's going to be trampled on. They're going to be trampled on more. They don't just want to do is get rid of the Constitution. They've actually, there was I can't remember who it was that worked in the government and actually stated that they want to get rid of the Constitution. No, no, no. That right there tells me that the government's getting kind of off the beaten path here, and we need to do something about that. Let it be vote to get the people in that we want, that will stand by what's going on, our rights and our needs. Because if they're trying to get rid of the Constitution or do anything towards it, that's infringing on us, big time. Believe it or not. I know a lot of people outside of our country don't understand what the Constitution stands for. It's not something that the government allowed us to have. It's not something the government said, okay, this is your right, we'll give it to you. No, that precedes the government. The government works for us. We don't work for the government. That's what it goes for. Let's get off that rant. I mean, if you want better educated on the Constitution, read it. It's on the internet. I know it's the bill. You read the Bill of Rights while you're there. That's a good read. Yeah. But yeah, what are we looking at? Oh, about 16, 17 minutes, for the less. Let's go ahead and just close it off here. I'll just get off my soapbox for the week. I hope you all everybody has a great week. This is MuzzleMike, signing out.
Have you ever been there? Stand up, identify, stand up, tell us all about it.